Calling the reconsideration phone number is very important. Whenever you apply for a credit card and you are not automatically approved, it's definitely worth your time to call the reconsideration phone number. That number depends on what bank you applied for. So let's say you apply for the Chase Sapphire card, you're going to call Chase. You apply for an American Express card, you're going to call American Express. Now, to find the phone number, all you have to do is put the bank name plus reconsideration line. That should give you a phone number. Make sure it's from the actual bank and not a scammer, because you're going to have to give them your personal information and you don't want to give this personal information to a stranger. So make sure when you find this phone number, it's from that bank. Now, obviously, you're only going to use the reconsideration phone number whenever you are not automatically approved for a credit card. Calling the reconsideration line can drastically improve your chances of a credit card approval. Now, this is absolutely worth the time for a phone call because you get money or whatever bonus it is for that credit card, and you don't waste your credit inquiry. Because every time you apply for a credit card, there's going to be a hard inquiry on your credit report. Now, if you have a strong credit score already and many credit cards, it's only going to impact you negatively for like 3 months and then your score bounces back. So it really helps to have a strong credit profile of no annual fee credit cards. You're going to want those, and if you have a strong enough credit profile, you can withstand the hits of a few inquiries. Now, Chase does have a 524 rule, which means you can only open 5 credit card accounts within the past 24 months. Now, it's not only with Chase, it's just 5 credit cards in 2 years total. So it could be from multiple banks. If you have at 5, you are not eligible for a new credit card. It's been a while since I've had any new personal credit cards, so I thought I'd go for it, and I was denied by Chase. That's okay. There's always bonuses in the future. This is a big game with lots of banks and lots of future bonuses. But you shouldn't give up, and you should always call the reconsideration line just to see if there's anything they can do to help you get approved for that credit card so you can get that bonus. Now, making the call can be challenging. It could be uncomfortable, and you might not know what to say. I'm still uncomfortable on the phone, but I just make the call anyway because that call is worth money. That 10-minute call and the chance of getting approved can be worth like $500 or more depending on the bank bonus you're signing up for. So with that, I was on a reconsideration call for a Chase Inc. business card and want to share that experience with you. Stick around for that, and if this video has been helpful so far, please like and watch the entire thing so you can experience what to say or what you can expect to talk about during a credit card reconsideration call.
One moment while we connect you with a specialist.
Thank you for calling Chase. This is how can I help?
Hi, I recently applied for the Chase Inc. Business Cash credit card, and I'd like to find out if there's any additional information that would be needed for my application because it went to pending.
Okay, I'm glad to look at that for you. Can I have your social security number? It'll be just a moment. I'll have a few security questions for you in a moment.
Okay.
Did you recently close a credit card with Chase?
No, it's been quite some time.
Okay. What's the reason for multiple applications?
Oh.
You're applying every few weeks, it looks like.
Oh yeah, I've been wanting to get the Chase Inc. business card and for my business, but I just haven't been approved. So I initially applied for the personal card because it was a really good offer. So it was the 80,000 Sapphire, and yeah, I wanted to get that because it was a good bonus, but I got denied.
You've been declined a few times. And what's changed since the time of your decline that you feel will be different in regards to a review now? It looks like every few weeks we're getting an application, and that's fine. But we're looking at many of the same factors. And what we were able to do on this application So I'm going to look, and it's more interesting, I think, for you if I look at the older applications.
Yes, that would be helpful.
Came in as a duplicate.
Oh, I see.
So we were able to decline it just based on the risk factor of all receiving so many applications.
Okay.
I think you will benefit more if I go into the older applications and see what was going on with those, so that we'll have a better idea of why you're not able to get approved.
Yes, thank you very much.
No problem. So it looks like I can't see the full history, but you have an older. I'm only seeing the last 30 days. So you've been applying and applying and applying, correct? Even through October.
I think at most it should be 3 applications.
Yeah, so I'm looking at, so you have 2 applications that were declined for duplicates. That's a good thing. That's not a bad thing, Daniel, because there were no inquiries made.
Yep. Okay.
The one application that you have that was declined where we ran your credit was for Smarter Futures LLC.
Yes.
Did you get the information on that?
I might have missed the letter because I didn't really get anything, at least online, after the application why it was denied. And I didn't, at least on my end, I don't think I received a letter regarding why it was declined for the application.
Okay. So that's the one I can give you the most information on, because that's the only one that we've obtained a credit bureau report on.
Oh, okay.
And the other ones you're just declined for duplicate. And the reason why it's relevant is there could be some of the reasons related to your credit bureau report. I can't review it, of course, if we didn't obtain your credit. So the first reason, and this is the application that was received on November the 23rd, and I'm accessing that now. Insufficient business credit information on file. So that means we obtained or attempted to obtain a business credit bureau report through Dun & Bradstreet. We weren't able to obtain any business credit information. It could be because it's a new business.
Yes, it is.
You don't have a business credit bureau report. The second reason is business too new.
Okay.
And the third reason is too many recent requests for credit. And that's what we were talking about. The other applications picked up on that, but without obtaining a credit report, which is good for you because there's no inquiries that were made.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then the other reason is you have too many active accounts or too much available credit.
I see. Would it be possible to open it and transfer credit from an existing line?
Not within the bank, not within the business.
I see.
So you have sufficient credit in your Amazon card. You have $30,705.
Yes.
Probably more than you charge to Amazon.
Yes.
I haven't looked at your history. But we can't transfer that, unfortunately, because it's a consumer card.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, you can consolidate or transfer credit between cards that you have with Chase, but they have to be consumer to consumer or business to business. Well, I can see that you previously had a business card with us, and I was kind of curious about that. Looks like some time's passed since you've had that.
Yes. Okay, so as a new business, it would not be possible to open a business credit card at the moment?
You can apply as often as frequently as you want. All of the applications I looked at all have acknowledged that as being a significant risk factor, however.
I see.
All three of the applications have referenced that activity of frequent inquiries or frequent requests for credit.
Okay.
Okay, I guess that was helpful. Thank you for going through the report, just so I have some information to figure out like what's going on with the applications.
No problem, and hopeful, and just what I wanted to emphasize again is just, and this may not be a concern of yours, but I want you to know that we're very thoughtful in doing these reviews, and it's our intention, if there's a possibility to not negatively impact you, to do so, and that's why 2 of the applications are declined as a duplicate application, resulting in no credit inquiries to you. Inquiries to you, which was a concern on the application that we did obtain credit, that you were having a lot of requests.
I see. Yes, I appreciate that. Thank you.
No problem. Do you have any questions?
No, that was all very helpful.
Okay, thank you. You have a wonderful day.
You too. Thanks. Bye.
I applied for several credit cards with Chase over the past 3 weeks. Actually, I guess 3 credit cards. I didn't want to miss out on some opportunities. There was the Chase Sapphire credit card with the $80,000 bonus for $4,000 spend, which was worth $1,000. So yes, I did want to apply for that card, and I applied. So I applied, and my credit was frozen, so I forgot to unfreeze it, and yeah, I thought that was going to be an issue, but they didn't even run the credit check. They just denied me straight up. I assumed that was because I said I was self-employed and wasn't making that much money. So on the second application, I kind of changed that information just to see what would happen, and that was denied. So my 2 personal credit applications, I was denied. After speaking with the representative on the Reconsideration line, they explained to me it's because I had a duplicate application. I had a lot of recent requests for credit. There were some other credit card applications I got recently, and that I have too much credit with Chase. Now, the third one, having too much credit with Chase, is actually a good thing, because if I was opening a Chase credit card, they could just move over some of my existing credit line to that new card. Now, I did not call about reconsideration in time for the Chase Sapphire, and now the 80,000 bonus is gone. The bonus is now down to 60,000 points, which is still pretty good. That's worth like $725, but I'm going to pass on that card for now because I've had too many recent inquiries with Chase, and I'm just going to burn myself with a hard inquiry if I do that now. I'd probably have to wait 6 months of no credit applications before making another attempt to get a Chase credit card. But will I wait? No. I'm going to apply for any good credit card I see because there's always a good opportunity. Now, I really wanted the Chase business card because I'm trying to build up my business credit history. So I thought having a Chase Inc. cash card, which has no annual fee, would be a great way to start building that history. I applied with Chase and my application went to pending. Now I called up the Chase Reconsideration line to see what happened, to see if I could get any additional information, and there was a lot of good reasons. I had too many recent requests for credit on my personal credit report and not enough business history. Actually, no business history because it's a new business. For now, I guess I have to focus on other business credit cards from other banks. Right now, I have a Barclays Aviator business card and an American Express Business Bonvoy card just because frequent flyer miles and hotel points. Basically, I'm going to have a comfortable vacation very soon. Now, whenever you call the reconsideration line, obviously there's the chance of just being denied or being approved. It actually helps your chances of being approved just by making that call. And if you aren't approved, you can still get valuable information to why you were not approved and what you can do in the future. Now, the Chase customer service is excellent. They went through my previous applications and told me why I was denied and what I should look out for in the future. So the tip that I got from them was take my time, don't apply for any credit cards for a while, and then put in an application. And if my application isn't automatically approved, I can move credit from my personal line to a new personal credit card. That was basically it. You can't move lines between personal and business with Chase. Now with Barclays, I had a similar issue where I had too much credit with my Barclays personal card and they did not want to give me any business credit. So they moved $10,000 from an existing Barclays credit card to my Barclays business. They were able to do that. And in case they don't just offer it, you can always ask. It's always worth asking. And with that, I hope you got your full value for today. This has been Full Value Dan, and until next time.